Alright, it's the White Tiger Knight, and this is the question. Are you a government agent? If you answered no, then you probably are. As you can see here, God made man, whatever God you believe in, he made man free with inalienable rights. I guess they could follow God's law, but that's about it. When we were born, a trust was created. This trust was created mainly by the 14th Amendment, which didn't really free any slaves. It just made us all corporate slaves, and basically made us agents of the government. So when this trust was created, the trust is created when a title was split, okay? And you have a trustee, you have a beneficiary, and you have an administrator or executor. The executor was our grandfathers, our older people in our families, and they gave the government in trust all the assets of America. So it's held in trust, and again, they're the trustee. So as you can see here, I'm just going to go through it for you really quick. You have God and man, and there's inalienable rights, and this trust was created. Now, in the split of title, you have an equitable title, which is the natural person, again spelled John Doe, not all caps. You have inalienable rights, and you have equity held in trust by the government. This is the trust. The administrator is you, the beneficiary is you, and the trustee is the government. I guess the administrator or executor could potentially be your parents or your founding fathers. And then you have the legal person. As you can see, the trust, the legal person is the slave. The legal title, you have the certificate of birth, birth certificate, and you're spelled all capital letters as a slave. Capitis maxima, capitis minima if you're ever charged as a Roman officer. And again, the privileges are given to you by the state. I'm going to elaborate on this Roman officer thing. If you've ever been charged in court, if you look at the charging instrument, your name is spelled in upper lowercase for your first name and all caps for your last name, which makes you, again, a Roman officer or a government agent, which is susceptible to these statutes. Say if you're in traffic court or something else, your name will have that. Now, on the docket or whatever, it will be the trust, which would be all capital letters. But getting back here, the privileges from the state, for example, and this should be really hit home with most people, you cannot buy a gun without permission from the government. That's what the 4473 is. So if you really think that you have the right to bear arms, they've stripped that away from you completely, and now it's a privilege given to you by the state, which can be removed at any moment. Inalienable rights cannot be removed by the state. So if the state can take away your guns, you don't have the right to bear arms. It's common sense. Now again, a police will ask you for license and registration, which is a proof of government agent. That proves that you're acting as a government agent at that moment, and that makes you susceptible to all the statutes that he's going to write you a ticket for. If he says that, I would tell to him, I need 2 forms of ID. I need government ID, and I need your full motherfucking name and address, okay? Because I'm going to go sue you personally in court because you're liable for holding me against my will. And you can sue him for assault with a deadly weapon, he tries to take your car or something, kidnapping, defamation, stolen property, all of these things he's liable for as an individual. If you're in jail, demand the warrant of committal. They have to have a warrant of committal from the judge or from the courts that allows them to keep you there. If they can't show you the warrant of committal, again, you can invoke writ of habeas corpus even with the warrant of committal, but you make sure they show you that. And if they can't show you that, then they'll probably release you. Again, statutes only apply for government agents. And, I would say show me the contract and show me my paycheck. If I'm working for the government, where the fuck is my paycheck? Okay? Where the fuck is the contract that I signed? Your parents signed it. I didn't. Alright? My contract is the motherfucking Constitution for the United States of America, not the Constitution of the United States of America, incorporated. For the Constitution. Okay? And I'm the administrator. Okay? I'm the CEO. I'm the beneficiary. And the government is a motherfucking trustee. I'm not a terrorist, okay? So don't fucking drone strike me, all right? This is freaking forewarning to any schmuckbag fuckface in the government right now that's probably listening to all this shit in some NSA booth somewhere, getting fucked in the ass by all these government fucking things, working for free as a slave. See, they basically just proved to me and everyone else that you guys are willing to do anything. You'll work for free, and you won't ask questions, and you'll still show up at work. So guess what? That's the definition of slavery. Welcome aboard. Now, again, this is all under maritime admiralty law. Okay? We need to get back to civil law. Civil law, natural law, you're a natural person. Okay? You are the executor and administrator of your state. They are the trustee and they work for us. We can bend those stupid pussy bitches over the table and fuck them in the ass whenever we want. And I'm speaking directly to the stupid schmuckbag pussyface military. You stupid pussies need to wake up. You need to join our side. You need to take back our natural rights. And you need to support and defend with your motherfucking life the Constitution for the United States of America. That's what you signed up for. That's what you took an oath for. I'm holding you accountable to your motherfucking oath. Now sack up and take the motherfucking country back and give it to us. Now, I do not fucking advise any violent protest. But enlisted people in the military, wake up. Officers in the military, wake up. You're not a slave, okay? You are supposed to be actually fighting and defending the Constitution for the United States of America, not the schmuckbag dictator. So join the right side and wake the fuck up. Again, I am not promoting violent protests. I am not a terrorist. I do not wish in the future or ever to harm anyone else. I just want freedom, and I want my rights guaranteed to me by God, not by the fucking stupid government. Peace out.